Okay. Oh yeah, I'm like really upset and hammered.
You guys head back towards Pterodactyl. You all need to open the door right now, or you all have a lot of explaining to do.
We didn't even entirely know what we were getting into with that.
Yeah, that's really obvious. There are no dragons in these. It's all just children's stories, I assure you.
There's going to be many of them. And so the three of us are not equipped to deal with what might be an army.
The village council has decided to send all of our best, strongest, brightest fighting men with you.
Mouths open and again. I'm shocked.
Oh, wow. My name's Oki Shard. I'm just a 15-year-old boy, but I've been training real hard since I was 12 with a spear and shield. There's a total of 18 men going with you.
Oh my god.
All together between the ages of 15 and 25.
Oh my god.
Like the behavior of what might happen if a large herd was moving through a forested area.
We're going to war.
Well, you know your town. We want to take 5 of your stealthiest, bestest fighters, and then we want all the rest of you to go back and help your town evacuate.
So the 3 of you and the 5 youths,
Strapping young men.
the 5
Strapping young lads.
Fine young cannibals.
Not yet. If we get desperate enough.
We'll see.
The 3 of you and the 5 strapping young lads, they, in fact, they're a band. They call themselves
A band
the
of
strapping lads.
strapping young lads.
Do they call themselves the Backstreet Boys?
No.
Have they been on many hunting parties together? They might be in sync with one another.
No, not even
No,
that.
it's 98 degrees out. They can't do
you
that.
guys got 98 degrees.
There aren't 5
Sorry.
members of that band.
Oh, shit, you're right. Fuck. God damn it.
Well, there was that band called Five.
Hey, this is their first time out, which makes them
New
the new kids on the block.
All right.
Nice.
So it's the 3 of you and the new kids on the block.
Nice, all right.
And you head out. You reach the bridge site around sundown where the goat corpses are still tied to the post.
That's fine.
And the body of the barbarian that you executed here is gone.
Oh.
Do you want to press on to where the barbarian camp was and continue through the night towards the cave, or you want to make camp, or...
No, we need to press on.
Well, think about this. If we don't get a full night's sleep, you're going to be down a spell, and we're going to start taking... I mean, we're going to be...
Do we want to sleep at the very obvious camp where they've already been?
No.
Okay.
But we want to press on further, but we will have to camp for the night.
Are you down a spell, Cannon?
No, I'm not down a spell.
Didn't you just
he did a bardic inspiration.
It's not a spell.
Oh.
I can just inspire.
That is a certain number of times a day, though, isn't it?
3 a day, yeah.
3 a day.
Well, I mean, that's not that big a deal.
I don't use it much.
And Mandark did a minor illusion, which is just a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody's pretty good to go.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we can keep going.
So you all press on through the night.
Yeah.
All right, you keep marching onward.
Yeah, we're, just kind of...
Every so often, I'm probably gonna, whenever we pause or whatever to take a rest, I'm probably gonna climb a tree and see what I can see.
Okay.
Seems like a wise choice.
Sure. At the bridge site, you climb a tree to see what you can see, and we'll just stick with your perception roll from earlier, except it's dark out now, and
I have low light vision.
so yeah, it looks like you can still see the trees moving. In that way, that means that there's probably a lot of things moving through them close together, and it's a little closer now than it was.
Are we skirting it?
You're almost certain that if you head in the direction of where you're pretty sure the cave is, that you will be sort of heading off
around them?
Yeah, away to sort of the side, if they're heading towards Pterodactyl, like you assume.
Okay, and based on what I'm looking at, it looks like we're avoiding them still.
Yes.
If it ever stops looking like we're going to avoid them, then that is a thing that I would be very keen to know.
Roll history, though, since you have that.
I don't, but...
You don't?
No. I thought you did. I can roll nature?
I mean, you can roll it even if you don't know.
Yeah, you can just roll intelligence.
It's true.
Just roll intelligence.
True. 15.
15?
Yes.
You know from your time amongst elves, with as much time as you spent among
God,
elves,
so
it's,
much time.
It's really crazy that you don't speak Elvish.
I know, I've thought that too.
But you know that if this is an entire tribe moving all together at once nomadically, like they tend to do, that there are going to be advanced scouts kind of patrolling at least a mile or so perimeter around where the main
so we need to make
group
a pretty
is.
wide berth.
And you are probably within range for the scouts to be in your general area tonight, maybe? There's a chance. There's a chance that scouts could be through here.
Yeah, I climb down and kind of pick at my teeth, and I'm like, guys, we should veer further off course just to be safe. I mean, we don't want to get discovered by this horde with 5 kids and us, or we're gonna die. So we need to kind of push out further, definitely further.
Yeah, I'm in. That's cool. A big old swoop around.
Yeah, I mean, I know elves. Let me tell you, I grew up with elves.
Well, I'll point out, though, the downside is
It's going to take us longer.
It's going to take longer. And you figure by your best estimates that you've got time to get to the cave, spend maybe a handful of hours there, and be able to get back to Pterodactyl probably just before the full group of elves.
Oh, we're not going back to Pterodactyl to fight the elves in Pterodactyl. We're just going to let him destroy the town.
Okay. You don't care about that. So
that's the reason we evacuated the town of its citizens.
So you continue on through the night.
Those are buildings.
You make a wider berth around where you think the horde.
I just rolled acrobatics. I got an 18 to do a somersault.
All right. You all decide to carry on wider around, and as everybody picks up their packs and corks their water skins and goes to head out, Cannon does a cartwheel.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
A flawless cartwheel.
It's
very nice.
It was for me. It was not for anyone else. I was just looking at what I could do here, and I decided to roll that.
That was a very good. That was a good somersault, dude.
Yeah, thanks. I drew a picture of ice cream on here too. I don't know if that is actually a thing I can roll for.
Roll for ice cream?
19.
Dude. Eric, you owe us ice cream now.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, this is real life because I drew it in real life.
You all magically have some ice cream, but nothing to put it in.
Oh, it's 98 degrees out too.
Damn it.
98 degrees.
Everybody's sticky. There go my fine-ish clothes. They used to be fine.
Fine-ish?
Yeah, I got them dirty, so I wrote fine-ish.
Also, you had a rotten frog eye in there.
I didn't get rid of it yet either. I still have it.
You wrote fine-ish after you threw up all over yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did that. That's hilarious, too.
Okay, so you guys carry on through the night and take a wider berth. And Mandark and Ulrich... Mandark and Ulrich both roll survival for me to find the cave.
No.
We're finally finding the cave.
Do I get to roll that too? I mean, I don't have it.
You can, but you didn't really have a very strong interpretation of the directions to begin with. But
I'm the only person that had a strong interpretation because I read Elvish.
you can try and contribute.
15.
That's true.
I got 5. I
didn't do any better.
Ulrich, you have no trouble.
I'm like, it's right here, guys. I'm also like,
Sort of.
we need this.
We gotta be quiet.
We gotta be quiet.
When you think you're getting pretty close, everybody, you suggest to everybody to move quietly, and everybody roll stealth.
I also want to suggest that the 3 of us move further in front of the boys.
Okay.
I want them further back.
I got an 18 on my stealth.
Nicely done, sir.
I got 10.
I botched it hard last time. Let's see.
Is it just 10? Because I got +2 there.
Yeah, you got 12.
I got 12.
Nope.
What you got?
Nope. No, I got an inspiration. So
Oh, okay.
You're just not fucking it up this time.
why?
Disadvantage. Well, you don't have to. You don't have the nat one. What was the roll before that?
Not good either. I'm taking another one.
You need another
I'm
inspiration.
not gonna have under 10. This is what I do. I have a +4. I have a +6 to this skill. I have a +6 to this skill.
I've got 18 and I have
My
nothing.
best would have been 10. That's garbage, dude. I'm not doing it. 21.
Okay, so you all, you tell the kids to keep it down and hang back. You know,
Yeah.
20 yards or so. Just keep
Get
back
off
a
my
ways.
Goddamn lawn, new kids. Blow.
And maybe tell them, like,
Fan out. Okay.
do a little,
yeah.
you know,
Sure.
just, you know,
So
general tactic.
they do that as the three of you move forward. And yeah, Okie Shards catches right on. He knows what you're talking about.
We got.
Yeah. This is a classic hunting technique.
It might be because he's from Muskogee that he's like he gets it. You know,
There's
he
a lot
gets
of bigger
me.
game in Muskogee, and the people up here are used to hunting,
And
know,
it's-
foxes and squirrels.
And it's a part of the
but he's hunted like rhinos and shit. So
It's part of the Federation of the Land Down Under, kind of.
No,
close.
Muskogee's nowhere near there.
Yeah, it's in the Land Down Under.
No, it's not. Muskogee's over by Lutenbach. Everybody's somebody in Lutenbach. And everything's bigger there, too. That's why he's hunted rhinos. Y'all don't know country, so you can't even begin to fucking play
I don't
this
know
game.
Lutenbach. It doesn't matter. Me and Oki were tight.
Yeah.
Fine, I don't care. I don't care where Muskogee's from, but we're like brethren. He gets me.
I thought you and Okie Shards were enemies.
Well, we were gonna be, and then you made him the 15-year-old little kid that's like amazing, and I really want him
So
to
you're
survive.
saying you just really want to like this 15-year Okie Shard.
That's great. Well done.
oh,
Don't worry, we'll kill it by the end of the night regardless.
if anybody actually understood that joke, make sure and leave us a comment on Facebook
Oh my god.
to let us know if it's landing or not.
Don't think it is.
All this advanced wine humor.
Guys, I like oak in my wine. I just like a judicious amount. And most Chardonnays, especially the ones that are in California, are over oaked and they're over mellowed and it's whatever. Anyways, it's not important. Cut that.
I don't.
Next week on Wineskins.
The D&D wine podcast.
The podcast that brings
It's
you
actually a nerd wine podcast called Wineskins.
I
It's
gotta-
actually probably a
I
pretty
got
good market.
I got a 17 on my nose, but getting a solid 4 on my mouthfeel. This is not.
Okay, so anyways, they know what I'm saying, and we move forward. Brave new day.
Correct.
Brand new.
Except you can see like that sort of pre-dawn glow starting to set in
It's like brand new.
as you come up to the a ridge overlooking a small
Troubled waters?
a ridge over troubled waters.
I had to do it.
You
It
guys
was my
spent like a
bad.
whole game like with a bridge, and nobody did the.
I wasn't there then.
All right.
You could have done it.
No,
Don't act
we
like
were
it was
on
us.
pop music.
Yeah,
at that
there
point.
were some bridge jokes.
Yeah, we were
but
on pop music.
yeah.
There's not a bridge in pop music.
I think there was a "Take It to the Bridge"
Oh, was
joke
there?
that got made. Yeah, but no bridge over troubled water.
Well, there's always the
Well.
bridge and then the pre-chorus and then the chorus, right?
Yeah, that was the joke I was making. There's no
Verse.
bridge in pop music.
I will throw this chair at you.
Roll the throw chair at Joe.
7.
I had
You
13.
missed. The chair goes wide. Okay, so you approach. And
Please put a sound effect in there. There's like. No, you missed. The chair goes wide.
You all get to this ridge overlooking sort of a small gully, and
How's that gully
It's
looking?
like
there's
like a fern
a small
gully.
stream running through it.
like some ferns.
How's the stream looking?
Any ferns?
Troubled?
Ferns in there?
No, not at all troubled. Just it's just a small trickle. Sort of
Maybe.
looks like has been diverted probably relatively recently through an old gully that has a lot of green growth, but there's still rocks sticking
ferns,
out here
maybe?
and there. Yeah, there's definitely ferns.
There's ferns.
Fern Gully.
Okay.
Yeah, there are ferns in this gully for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely some ferns in the gully.
Cool.
You're the ferns.
Fern sized.
Not too small.
No, big enough that like
Not fernets.
I was wondering where you were headed.
There are some fernets, I'm sure, right? All right, I'm gonna roll perception.
I'm gonna roll for fernet.
2. So I didn't see any fernets, sadly. By the way, I would be at the Green Lemon drinking fernet.
well, you are all on the ridge overlooking this gully, and everybody roll perception.
Again.
19.
19.
Plus.
Wait a minute. Plus. Perception?
-1, so 18.
Oh, so 18. Everyone point and laugh at Ulrich.
Ulrich doesn't see the ferns.
Is that what we were rolling for?
You were rolling perception on the gully, and so you're just
Wait, that's all you get for natural.
you're looking
ones?
up at the stars.
Well, I got a 19.
And what'd you get?
I got 18.
18 and 19.
Did I see ferns
Right.
and fernets?
Both of you, Ulrich, you're just kind of distracted and looking off.
I'm worried about my boy.
The
Oki.
stars are super pretty right
I'm
now.
worried about Oki, man.
And
I'm looking for dragons.
the other two of you look down into this gully, and you can see probably like 50 feet up and maybe 8 to 10 feet down into the gully to your left. You can see what looks like maybe the narrow mouth of a cave with definitely a cave because there are bones strewn in front of it,
That's
like the way like when a predator is hanging out in a cave and they drag their kills back there.
Like
Are you?
No. Is there
Okay, I'm gonna be like, yo, dragon's one thing. I did not know we were up against the predator. We're gonna have to go back to Pterodactyl.
No. I saw a movie about this.
We gotta find Dylan.
You gotta warn the
you son
elven
of a
horde.
bitch.
I saw a movie about this, and it's
You
just
gotta get coated in mud.
It's a fluffy white bunny. That's what's in there. You can't you see look at the bones.
Can I coat myself in mud?
It's not super muddy,
Can I coat
Around
myself
here.
in mud
like
in
not
a
enough.
montage?
What?
Can we have a montage?
It would take a lot of mud to coat your entire body. And
I'm aware of that.
We don't have time. Is that what you're trying to say?
Okay.
It,
Boss
it,
man?
it would take also a lot of time to coat your body in mud. You can, if your companions will sit there and wait for you to take probably an hour and a half
Can
to
someone-
gather mud and cover yourself in
Can
it.
someone point out to me where the fuck this cave is?
Oh, hey, bro, check it out. It's like a rock hole,
Oh yeah, there it is.
like rock ROCK, not rock like ROC.
Yeah, I got
Because
you.
those are different. They have nests. In them.
Like ROCK in the USA.
No, it was a party.
Is there?
I meant rock
is
with
there
a big bird.
So the way that this cave is shaped, is it like a pit that opens up into the earth, or is it kind of up like this?
It's kind of up like so.
Can we get
Kind
to
of the yeah, you could get to it easily. It's in sort of the rock face of the wall of the gully, and it's only maybe 2 feet high. You'd have to like get down on your hands and knees and slide into it. But a lot of caves open that way and then get bigger on the inside.
Man, that's sucks.
And there's bones in front of it, so it's definitely a cave. It's not just a crack in the rock, which you might mistake it for if not for the bones.
Y'all just want to go headlong into this?
Yeah.
Do we care about our safety?
No.
Cool.
I mean,
Let's get it. Let's get the kids and go in the cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you all.
I need a. You go, then you with two sticks.
A flare?
Alex appears to be miming lighting a torch. Yeah.
I need a torch.
Okay.
I need a try.
I only have low light vision. I don't have dark vision because I'm not one of these freaks.
Everyone look out for
It will
Neanderthals.
presumably be pitch black in the cave.
Yeah.
Do you have any torches?
No.
Luckily, one of the kids does.
I thought he might.
Yep. So you guys go back and you pull the kids out of their hunting formation, and decide to go up to the cave with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should leave one on the outside
Like a guard.
Okay.
to let us to holler in if
Yeah,
somebody's
looking
coming.
in. He's on the outside, he's looking in.
Actually, I'd prefer him to be inside looking out.
Through the,
Well, whatever.
through the looking glass.
He's on the outside, he's looking in.
Yeah.
You would want him to be on the outside looking further outside.
Is it
Yeah.
cold in there? Like, does he want to play?
No, you can see through us. See through the real us.
Anyways, we leave one of the kids outside and we go in.
All right. The 8 of you walk down into this gully and begin to approach the cave.
Ooh, can we leave one on top of the gully too so that they have a further distance to see and can communicate with the one that's outside the cave?
Okay, how many of these?
So far.
Sure.
Yeah.
So 6 total go in.
So
But
we've
as-
sacrificed 2 of them so far.
But as the 8 of you approach, when you're about 15 feet away from the mouth of the cave, in your feet are where you're at, you're sort of starting to get to the first of these scattered bones. The bones all begin to tremble.
You motherfucker.
Skelemans!
And they tremble and shake, and everybody stops
they doing it at the
and
same
starts
time?
looking.
Are they
And yeah, and this whole pile
In
and
harmony?
Oh my god, are these bone thugs in harmony?
Oh.
That's good, Joe.
Mm.
If they were the bones of thugs, which they probably were,
How mystical.
all the bones shake and tremble and all start to pull together and form into full human bodies. Actually,
Oh, great.
you brought all these kids with you, so we're going to call it 10.
Oh,
10 skeletons.
I don't want to fight 10 skeletons.
Rise up. And everybody roll initiative. Howdy, y'all. It's your host and DM and accordion player, Eric here. Just wanted to pop in real quick, as always, to thank you guys so much for listening. When we first decided that we were for real going to try and do the show, I wasn't even really sure if we would make it past episode 5. And here we are, episode 6, and you're still with us. And if you're enjoying being with us, please, 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 y'all, pretty please, head over to iTunes and leave us a review and a rating. And find us on Twitter. We're at SideQuestFTR. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Come interact with us on the internet. It helps more people find out about the show so that we can all enjoy it together. And of course, I've got some exciting announcements coming up for after the show, so don't go anywhere. Stick around and always listen to the very end of SideQuest.
Ten.
Did you add your initiative?
No,
modifier?
11.
I got 20.
Great.
And you're rolling fucking...
Garbage.
All right. 10 skeletons, a handful of red shirts, and the 3 of you, it's Mandark's turn.
What you gonna do?
Oh my god.
Can you cast Entangle?
The skeletons are all sort of in a line in front of the mouth of the cave.
How far away are they?
Oh, and by the way, everybody roll wisdom except for Ulrich, because this is terrifying,
Oh, yeah.
and you might be terrified.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 2.
12.
All right. Mandark, you're fine. Cannon, you are
Skirt.
really disturbed by all of these bones dragging themselves together
Yeah,
magically.
I don't like
You've
it.
never seen anything fucking like this
Oh,
remotely.
I don't like this at all.
This shouldn't be possible. It's outside reality, and uh-oh.
Yep.
So I think basically that means you have disadvantage on like everything for the next round, and then you get to try again.
Okay.
But,
disadvantage everything.
But it's Mandark's turn at the top.
I'm fucked.
And Mandark,
Alright.
your bravery holds true. You've seen some shit in your time. Might not be your first animated corpse
Rodeo.
I have...
rodeo. Animated corpse rodeo. That'd be
Ain't
fun.
my first rodeo. Look, I have seen some shit. I'm gonna play a magic missile game where I send out my firework flares at like
Are you gonna shoot 3 different ones, or are you gonna concentrate on one?
My God, see, this is the question. How strong is a skeleton? I don't know.
I don't know.
You've definitely never fought one before. I should probably pull them up in the monster manual so that I know.
Probably go 2 and 1 for me.
Yeah, 2 and 1. Let's do 2 and 1. We'll do like 2 on like the last guy, and then 1 on the one next to him.
2 on one and 1 on another?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would a skeleton be considered a humanoid?
Yes.
2 missiles, 1 skeleton.
2 missiles, 1 skeleton. I like animated corpse rodeo.
Who doesn't?
Write it down.
That's a pretty good band name, too.
I'll do it.
Corpse Rodeo is a better band name.
It really is kind of a good band name.
That is a good band name.
Yeah.
Corpse Rodeo? Hell yeah. We could have been named Corpse Rodeo, you guys.
If only
It would
we had
fit
done
our
this
band,
10
too.
years ago.
Like 9 years and 11 months. But
I got big
Oh, okay.
plans. Big plans. Let me tell you something, sister. You're never gonna get away with it.
Okay. Sorry, now I know how strong skeletons are. And you cast your magic missiles.
Yeah.
So roll 2d4 on the one that you doubled up on
Okay. D4. Oh,
for
these
your
things.
damage.
Right. The triangles.
Yeah.
God. 4 and 1.
And do you are you shooting like in the middle or on one of the ends or
I shot the very last one on the right.
very last one on the right? All right, you blast him for what was it again? I'm sorry.
5.
It was 4 and what?
4 and 11. 1.
4 and 1.
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit, they're all +1, so it's 5 and 2, so 7.
Yeah,
The
bitch.
first one,
Oh, I am +1. +1.
and
Sure.
then you shoot the second one once.
Yeah, and he is a 2. So I had 3.
2 + 1, so 3. Okay. So the one you all see the one all the way on the far right start jerking around, and maybe a couple ribs fly off of it, and a chunk comes out of the skull, but it's still standing.
I'm still standing.
And the other one next to it takes a shot too, but it doesn't look too bad. And with that, it'll be Ulrich's turn.
With a 12?
With a 12.
Damn weird.
It's slightly above average.
I rolled a 6. Cool. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go at that one on the end that's all damaged up already.
All right. You're going to charge forward and hit him with your short sword?
This because it's slashing, not piercing. And that's metagaming, but also I'm not an idiot. He's not gonna throw a dart at a thing that has, you know what I mean?
Your sword is
Slashing.
piercing, technically.
Short swords?
That's
I'd look that
real
up.
life. That's like real life too. You don't fight with like a sword like that with a chopping motion. It's a stabbing
Then
weapon.
I'll take my quarterstaff.
Instead,
Is it metagaming to just use my quarterstaff? Can I just do that?
you can just do that.
Thanks,
That's fine.
dude. Okay, quarterstaff.
What
Look at it.
What did you roll? You got a DM's screen? Oh no!
That's your third nat one of this game.
This shit is not fair. This is not fun right now. I've rolled so many fucking natural ones and under 5.
God, dude. Okay, you're not gonna spend inspiration to redo that one?
I don't know, are you gonna break my quarterstaff if I don't?
I'm not gonna break it. You're gonna drop it though.
Then I drop it.
Okay.
There are more important things in my life to waste inspiration points on.
Ulrich charges forward and sort of thrusts his quarterstaff out, and it goes between the skeleton's ribs and slips out of his grip and flies through, and it's 10 feet away now.
What, 10 feet?
5 feet away on the other side of the
on,
skeleton.
man.
It's not broken.
Okay, I'm gonna unarmed attack somebody. Fuck
As
it.
your bonus action. All right.
Yeah?
Punch a Skeleman.
19. 20. Sorry, 20.
That'll do it. Roundhouse kick of frustration.
God, I'm so frustrated. 5.
You're doing a really good job today.
Thanks, man. 5 points.
5. You get pissed off and launch yourself up into the air, and this is the one that already had some chunks taken out of it, and you roundhouse kick in the air, and its head falls off, and the whole skeleton crumples to the ground and falls to pieces.
Baller. Can I move to where my quarterstaff is, or is it within reach?
Not without provoking an attack of opportunity from the other one that was right next to it.
Okay, well, I'm not ready to do that yet.
Okay. Then it'll be Skeleton's turn. So we're going to go ahead and pick up with the one that's right next to Ulrich.
Hey guys. So we got red shirts, right? But that skeleton just died was a red skeleton.
How do you know he was red?
That was a real
Red
meta
skeleton.
joke.
Yeah.
Wait, can we whack one of them with one of the children?
You are not tall enough.
Weaponized?
You are not nearly
The
large
children
enough.
are taller than you.
You were talking about weaponized child army.
You misheard me when I said weaponized child.
When I said weaponized child, I meant weaponized child.
Well, we give him the dagger and then we swing and then he...
Alright.
Maybe you could do it since Mr.
I'm not
Tall.
that big either.
All right, Skeleton 2 takes a swing at Ulrich.
Great.
What's your armor class?
16.
Ooh, 17 will hit then. He swings his short sword down at you. His rusty, gangly sword that was sitting in the mud. And does 3 damage. So you probably nimbly miss, but it throws you off your rhythm.
Ouch.
And then we're going to have... Let's have Oki Shards go. He's going to shoot his longbow.
Get it, Oki.
That's not gonna work, Oki.
Gonna hit one of them. Damn. Oki takes a shot at one on the far other end, and the arrow goes right into its eye socket and sticks in the back of its skull. And that skeleton looks shaken.
Wait, so bows work against skeletons?
They work, but they are less effective.
Oh, okay, so it's like half
Skeletons
damage.
take half damage from all
But a
slashing and
club,
piercing.
a club would work.
A bludgeoning weapon is ideal.
Blunt weapons are best for skeletons.
It,
Hit up D12.
Because when you try and stab them, they just, it's hard to stab
bones.
Oh.
Right.
bones.
They got a lot of holes.
That skeleton that just ran forward and tried to hit Oki missed. Then it'll be the Eagle Scout dude's turn. He's on the other side from Oki, so he's going to run forward and attack the one that you were fighting, Ulrich. Ooh, he hits with his spear. And it's a critical,
Damn.
but it's a spear.
Which means it's stabbing.
But he still does 8 damage. And really
Dag.
takes a couple of bones off of this skeleton that the two of you are now fighting.
Nice.
And the next one down the line is going to take a swing at him. And it's going to hit. No, this is the Eagle Scout dude, the oldest one. Ooh. Damn. Okay.
Uh-oh.
The skeleton swings its sword and just cuts right into the Eagle Scout guy's arm, and blood starts pouring out. One of the red shirts is going to take a shot with a crossbow. He's going to miss. Another skeleton's going to charge forward and attack one of the red shirts. He's going to hit. And a red shirt hits the ground.
No.
Oh.
And it's another red shirt's turn. He's going to turn and go after the one that just knocked that guy out. He hits. Damn. Okay. Another skeleton. The red shirts and skeletons exchange a few blows. The one red shirt goes down, but the Eagle Scout is fine, and Oki is unscathed.
My dude.
And they get a couple shots in on some of the skeletons, and it'll be back around to Mandark.
I didn't have a turn at all.
You didn't have a turn, you're right, because you rolled so bad, I didn't even write you.
I rolled 11.
Yeah, I know. You and the skeletons and the kids all rolled 11s. And
so
you got the lowest of the tide rolls.
Well, I should at least have a turn.
All right, it's Cannon's turn.
How many Skelemans are there right now?
Damn.
There are still 9 Skelemans standing.
Well, I was gonna ready like a healing thing or something like that, but instead I'm just gonna attack a Skeleman. I got a battle axe. It's a spear and a club.
It's your BC Rich with the
with the knife taped to the headstock. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit them with the big part of the body with all the little big clubby parts. It's not great.
Okay. Are you gonna do any of them in particular? There are now a few that are closer to the cave that the Eagle Scout and Ulrich are fighting. There are a few that have charged forward and are fighting the red shirts that are closer to you now.
Whatever one seems like the best. One
right.
Going out like a Skeleman that looks like
Take a swing at the closest one to you.
That sounds great.
All right.
Taking a swing, and that would be a 15.
15.
But do I get any bonus? Is just my roll? Yeah.
It's your roll plus whatever your weapon attack is. So for this, it'll be your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier.
Oh, right. So that would be a 16 after all is said and done.
A 16 after all is said and done will hit. Roll damage.
It's a D4, but at least it's a D4 that doesn't have any kind of...
It's also with your strength mod, which is -1.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still better than... I guess use my short bow, which is D6 plus 1.
But it's piercing, yeah.
How does this work? Is it the one on the bottom? When I roll these? Yeah, it has to be, because it's the one facing me.
Yeah, it's the only one that's...
That'd be a 4.
Different than the others.
So -1, 3.
3? Okay. You take a swing at one of them that's engaged with one of the red shirts, and you crack some ribs. And now it's Mandark's turn.
Well, I can do the... Wait, how are the skeletons attacked? What's their weapon of choice?
They've all got swords, basically.
So I'm going to do the Blade Ward on...
Let's look it up, because you might only be able to cast it on yourself.
Well, never mind. I'm going to attack with my Quarter Staff. I have an attack bonus of +1, and it says hit die 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
So
roll a d20 and add 1 to see if you hit it.
Oh, that's what that means.
So we're going to say you're going after the same one the cannon just hit, because you guys were next to each other approaching the cave.
Well, I get a 4.
You get a 4?
Yeah.
You just... Mandark pulls out his quarterstaff ready to join the fray and just... It's like Star Wars, kid. You just flail wildly in place and to absolutely no effect. And after Mandark, it's Ulrich's turn.
Well, I'm going to pick up my staff and swing it at a Skeleman.
All right, I'll say that this guy is still engaged enough with the Eagle Scout that you can just run over and grab your staff and take a swing with it without provoking an attack.
18.
18, that'll hit.
5 damage.
This guy's already taken a few shots, and that is going to be enough to take him down.
Go on, I'm going to hit the one next to him.
All right, yeah, you're close enough for your follow-up unarmed attack.
Hiya!
Are you going to... Yeah.
Nope.
What is it?
Well, it's a 7.
Okay, yeah.
But
no,
it's
that'll
a
miss.
natural 1/7, so...
Oh, damn, dude. Another natural 1. Fucking
This game and last game.
rough night for you, yeah. We're just going to say that you do your follow-up unarmed attack and you slip on a slippery rock because there's water in the gully and you go prone. And then we're going to have a skeleton attack Mandark. What's your armor class, Mandark?
It's 12.
Mandark gets hit.
Damn it.
He was not amused by your flailings.
God.
Gonna do 6 damage to you, Mandark.
Ow.
What's that put you down to?
7. Wait. 7.
Yeah, you're 13 normally, right?
Yeah,
Your
so now I have
total's 13. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he gets a piece of you, and you're bleeding. And then another one is going to attack Cannon.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
12.
That one's gonna hit.
Cool.
And he's gonna do 4 damage to you, Cannon.
Ow!
So a nasty scratch there. Then that other one's gonna attack Ulrich. What's your armor class, Ulrich?
That would be 16 there, boss.
You lithely dodge out of the way.
Cool.
Then one's going to attack the Eagle Scout. And miss. The 2 red shirts. Hit and a miss. One of the red shirts takes... Ooh! One of the red shirts just gets stabbed right in the knee and goes down. Doesn't look like he's dead, but he's down.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 of them the 2 left are going to actually charge at Oki Shards.
No, not 2 of them on the
Oh,
line.
God, they both hit. Okay, here we go, Oki.
Okay.
9 damage. Oof. He's still up, but Oki is hurting and he's being double teamed. And then we're going to have him go.
Him got
Oh,
it.
shit. Yeah, we'll move it along with the red shirts. 1 red shirt left. And the one with the Eagle Scout is also going to miss. Wait, we already did that
Fucking
one. Okay,
losers.
that's
God.
fine. Yeah, there were some losers and there were some winners.
Now
And
it's
now
Mr.
it's Cannon's turn.
Well, it doesn't really... Is there anyone directly near me to club?
Yes.
Cool. But is there anyone that is I've seen be hit already that I could shoot an arrow at?
You currently have your club out and you are actively engaged with the one that just hit you.
We'll hit him again. My club.
Him club.
Pretty sure that does not look good. 9 plus, what is it? 10?
10. That'll miss.
Yep.
Dang.
Dag, yo.
Mandark, it's your turn.
Ahaha.
Ah, Mandark, it's your turn.
Do I know how many health attacks? How many HP the skeletons have?
No, you don't. The one that hit you is hurt.
Well, I'm gonna play Magic Missile game again,
Good idea.
and I'm gonna hit him twice, and I'm gonna hit the one that is hitting Cannon once.
All right. Let's roll those d4s.
God damn it!
This is the one that hit you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he that's 3, but I plus 1 to each of them.
5.
So
Yeah,
5.
so 5 total.
So he gets a 5 damage, and the other one gets a 3 damage.
All right. The one in front of you crumbles into dust,
Yay!
and the one in front of Cannon...
Bone dust. Dog gets a bone dust.
Oh, dude!
Oh, man, get some bone dust! There's going to be a lot of bone dust. The one in front of Cannon is suddenly looking very rickety, and it's Ulrich's turn.
Ooh, I'm gonna try and... Well, I'm gonna stand up, I guess, first. So I do that. And then I'm gonna hit, a skeleton. I'm gonna hit one of them.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try.
Skeleton.
With a 13, I don't think it's gonna...
That'll hit.
Fuck yeah! Ooh! 8 points. Of damage.
You hit him real
Okay.
good.
I hit him with a stick.
Yeah, he crumbles to dust. You and the Eagle Scout are now just the two of you immediately there. And 15 feet away, Mandark and Cannon and the last remaining red shirt are close to 3 skeletons. And 10 feet in the other direction from you, you've got Oki Shards, who is fighting off 2 of them
By himself.
by himself.
Well, I'm gonna go flank one of those that Oki Shards is on, and I'm gonna hit him with my hand or foot, perhaps.
Hand over
You can
foot.
do movement between them, right?
I don't think so.
You can go.
You just get it
you can
as
go
a
your
bonus action.
It's a free
at
action.
The end of your, it's a bonus action.
It's
I promise you, it's a bonus action.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go flank so that the Oki Shard has some help, anyways,
Okay.
because I'm a boss like that. I can do that if I want.
You
And
run over there
Yep.
and engage with the ones behind him so that you all are flanking. And we will make that his turn. Oh, shit. That's a crit.
nice. It's because I moralized him. I gave him strength.
The skeleton in front of him that is now between the two of you, that was completely undamaged, explodes into bone dust.
Yay.
And I
as
inhale a big
He
whiff. and
swings his staff
And get a little pep in your step.
and he crushes it outright. And it'll be the other skeleton next to him's turn who's going to turn and attack you.
Whoop.
The new approach. Oh. The skeleton swings really hard to bring its sword down on top of you and misses entirely and brings it down on a rock, and the arm just falls off from the shock.
It's hard to be a skeleton. You don't have any connective tissue.
You know, you're not wrong. When it's just magic holding you together, nothing is necessarily going to go according to plan.
Yeah.
God, that's my life.
Yep.
It's just magic holding you together. Nothing's going to go according to plan.
The Eagle Scout is going to run up and attack the ones in the center of the area. God, and he gets a crit.
They're better than us.
The 2 of these kids are badass.
Somebody better be
Y'all
giving me some
suck.
of your fucking rolls. This is garbage. I've rolled like 4 nat ones today.
5 today.
Put a,
5 today.
Try a roll a different one.
Yeah, that's going to be enough to take down the one in front of Cannon, let's call it. Then the one more over there is going to take a shot at the red shirt. He's going to miss. The red shirt gets a shot. Miss. And then we get one more attack against Mandark.
Really funny.
Which
Attack me.
is actually a miss.
Yeah,
In spite
bitch.
of your remarkably tiny armor class.
Huh. Is 12 remarkably tiny?
And
Not
so
great.
I want it to be big.
That's going to be tough. You are a sorcerer.
we are back to Mandark.
I didn't get it.
Oh,
done
shit, you're right.
I keep getting skipped
I
every
even,
time.
I even wrote you down now, and I'm not even
Man.
looking at it.
Is there anyone-
Yes, Cannon
Is there
can
anyone
go.
close to me?
Yeah, there is one more still.
Oh, I mean, like, is it like a thing where I should use my club or should I just shoot my short bow? Because it comes up mathematically exactly the same.
It's still close enough that you should swing your club.
Yeah, well, no, I actually might.
Because if you were to put your club
Your
away and
bow's
take
gonna
your
be
bow
half
out,
damage to you.
it would get an attack against you because you're too close to it to be able to just
Well, then I'll just hit it with my
switch
club.
weapons.
Fine. No, I won't. That is a 9. I won't hit it with anything.
All right. You swing your guitar wildly above your head.
Hold on. But no, okay, never mind. I rolled for performance to see if I can do something cool.
You don't do anything cool. You just look like a dork. It's okay.
That's why I do it on stage. I'll do it in the game.
How many?
He didn't do anything cool, but you swung your guitar.
The
around.
key is to just genuinely not give a shit.
Yeah.
How many Skelly-mans left?
And now it is Mandark. There are 3 Skellymans left total. 2 near you, and 1 that is now facing off against both Ulrich and Oki Shards.
Oh, come on, don't hurt Oki.
Well, I'm gonna club the one near me. Quarterstaff again this time.
Okay.
Do I roll a 20?
Yep.
Yeah.
17!
17, it'll hit.
18. Or
That
something.
still hits.
It hits plus one more.
It hits just as much.
D6? Right?
Yeah.
Yep, plus your strength modifier.
Which is I know.
It's -1.
Yep. So D6 minus 1.
3?
I hurt 3.
3 total.
Yes.
Do 3 hurts.
You do it 3 hurt.
Squish him.
And this is the one that was the last one left that was uninjured. So you put a good dent in its thigh bone.
A dent?
A good dent.
You're not made for that part. You're more made for shooting stuff out of your fingers, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of what you do.
Which you've done pretty damn well.
Yeah.
In this fight.
You think so?
This relatively quick fight. It's only been like 5 turns, and you've done a lot of damage for a sorcerer.
I guess I have, right?
Ulrich, it's your turn.
I am going to killerize this guy
All right.
to the best of my ability to killerize.
Roll to killerize.
Fucking A. 24 hits.
24 hits.
Ow. And max damage of 10.
Ooh, yeah. He explodes into extremely fine bone dust.
Kablooey. And I guess I'm gonna run up to where there's any skellies left.
All right, and you run back towards the center of this area, and it's going to be Oki's turn. Oki's going to pull his bow back out and take a shot into the center area, and it's going to go wild. Eagle Scout Kid is going to take a swing, and another skeleton's going to bite the dust. The last skeleton is going to take a shot at the red shirt.
Oh, God. Come on, red shirt.
Oh, he's going to hit. This red shirt's already wounded too. Oh, red shirt goes down.
Oh, he killed the red shirts.
They're not technically dead. They might be alive.
All 3 of them are definitely down though.
Yeah.
That'll make it Cannon's turn. There's 1 skeleton left and he's near you. He just knocked this last kid down.
All right, fucking let's get him. No, I need this win. Okay, I'm taking an inspiration. I need something good here. That was even worse. 20.
Natural 20?
No.
Okay. All right, that'll hit. Roll damage.
All right, you fuck.
Get him.
Do it. Be 1 point of damage.
You definitely touched him.
You all see Cannon charge at the last skeleton.
I'm not using my club. I'm gonna push him in the head.
You already used your club.
No, but I'm gonna push him in the head instead because I got 1 point of damage.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try to
you
push
him
hard.
in the head instead, and not
I call
even
him
very hard.
Stupid. I want that damage to be emotional.
I'm rolling to take offense. Yeah, you did 1 point of emotional damage.
Yes.
He is very offended.
This skeleton, in life, his parents were never very encouraging. That kind of shit carries over even past the grave.
Magical past life.
Okay, Mandar, take us home.
Is he close enough for me?
1 skeleton left. He's looking pretty sturdy, though.
But can I club him?
He's close enough to be clubbed.
What else should I do?
Club him. Save your spell.
I might need this spell.
I'm coming
I'm gonna
next.
club him.
I'm coming next. Take him to the club, son.
Yeah.
Can't
Club
use
him
an
like
inspiration point for that.
Saturday night. Club him,
I
bitch.
used 2 to be
13?
stealthy, and it's never didn't even
13, that'll hit.
Stupid.
I'm gonna hit him.
A 3, a 6, and then finally that 20, and then for 1 point.
I'm sorry.
So I hurt him 4? Right? Because
Yep.
minus 1?
You heard him for 4?
4.
He hurt him 4.
You heard him for 4.
4 hurts.
4.
I did
you
4
do
hurt.
4 hurts. You whack him with your staff real good, Mandark.
Oh, good boy.
Good job. He is still up and fine, but he's a little less fine.
I'm gonna call him stupid again.
He
Out of
wobbled
You can do that
a
as a
little
free
bit.
action.
action.
Dented his
You're
thigh
dumb.
and made him wobble.
Dumb.
All right, Ulrich, for the
What
love
a
of God.
bonehead.
Hey!
We're playing a game.
Not gonna be with that one.
Ulrich, you idiot.
I'm gonna hit him with my hand
Follow up unarmed attack.
with 14.
14 hits.
Ah, right.
Let's see damage.
Wait, you didn't hit him with 13 though?
Did I hit him with 13?
Yeah, you hit him with 13.
Okay.
Quit assuming if you hit or not, and tell me what the rolls is.
The rolls is.
Tell me what them rolls is.
Okay, well that's 7 damage on the first hit.
You can do 2 hit?
I'm made for. This is what I'm made for. Well, I can't shoot things out of my fingertips, but what I can do is hit people real good,
Twice?
kind of all the time.
On
And
4.
that's going to be 8 damage on the second hit.
All right. He
15
explodes into really tiny bone dust.
And I inhale it and get another little good whiff of that bony goodness.
I also really want to imagine that conversation between the two of you just now happened in character,
While
like
I'm-
between your attacks.
This is what
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Like while you're swinging around for your follow-up unarmed kick, you're explaining the yeah. Anyway, bone dust explosion, kaboom! You have solved the skeleton puzzle.
That's not a puzzle. It's just a bunch of skeletons.
Not anymore. Now it's a bunch of bone dust
Hey.
That is a puzzle.
in the bone dust in the gully.
Bone dust and harmony.
New song
Bone
from Corpse. What was it?
Corpse Rodeo.
Corpse
Yeah.
Rodeo. Yeah.
Very different than Rodeo Corpse.
Also want to hear that band though.
Oh, I know what they sound like.
Elvis Hitler.
And
Yeah.
with that, there is a cave to explore. Next time on SideQuest. So, maybe rescaling a big encounter with skeletons when you're already drunk at the end of a really long session isn't the most responsible DMing move in the world, and you end up with 5 NPCs for every player at the table, and it kind of drags on a little bit, but we got through it, and the players got a lot of bone dust for their effort. Guys, thank you so much for listening to episode 6. I just want to remind everybody real quick that while we play Dungeons & Dragons on the internet, in real life, FTR is the Ford Theater Reunion. Yes, indeed. We make music. We're a band. And we've been around for 10 years this month. If you're listening to this on its scheduled release date of October 8th, we are just a few days from our 10-year anniversary. We are celebrating with a huge show that we're doing in Lexington, Kentucky, our hometown, at the Green Lantern on 3rd and Jefferson. That's going to be this Saturday, October 13th, with Whitehall Bear and Dirtbag. It's going to be huge, guys. Come enjoy with us. But if you're not anywhere near Kentucky, don't worry. We're going on a giant 10-year anniversary FTR victory lap tour. We're going to Iowa and Colorado and Ohio and Michigan and Indiana and Illinois and Missouri and so many of our favorite places. Guys, find us at thefordtheaterreunion.com for a list of dates. It's also on Facebook, all of that. Like, share, SideQuest FTR. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll be back in another 2 weeks. And y'all, we have our very, very first special guest star for episode 7. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more SideQuest.
Elvis Hitler.
And
Yeah.
with that, there is a cave to explore. Next time on SideQuest.
Next time.
How many points? Level me up, you motherfucker.
Yeah, no shit.
Level
You're
me
definitely
up.
gonna level.
Give me all the points.
100. That one also gets split with them. So let's just say the young that everybody take 225 experience points.
So that puts us to 1050.
Yep.
And level
That'll put
3.
you to 1050 and level 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Finally.
Nice.
I get more key points. I got a whole thing. It's going to be beautiful.